of people, but you really don't want to ever Doom Lesh. Because Leshrac casts 2 spells, his Edict and his Pulse Nova, his damage before he dies.
Yeah.
So that's a hero that, in my opinion, is really good playing into Doom.
Eases things up a little bit, although Pasha is going to take some more damage here. Not quite level 2 on Arteezy yet, but
He's
the
dead.
right-click damage, yeah, he's just going to get pummeled down. First blood, drawn by the gyro.
A little bit careful because they do have, not Flat Cannon, they have, yeah, Barrage, that's what I meant to say. So the damage output is there.
Well, Heavenly Grace has that status resistance trying to live, but actually, Barrage switches over to the creeps at the end there. That means they cannot find the kill.
Well, they do have to kind of wait a little bit. Like, if their Leshrac isn't ready to attend fights, they don't really have a whole lot in the way of damage. Like, they have an Omni Knight and they have a Naga. Like, neither one of these heroes really offer a lot of DPSs. Pasha's just gonna die here top. Loss of the outposts, you know, not being able to get your jungle items at a good timing and having to wait like an extra couple of minutes to pick them up. Especially when you're working towards like the tier 2 and the tier 3 items, because they actually do have quite a bit of influence. If you can't control any part of the map because you lost a really bad fight, the game feels so much harder to win. Like, far behind the Meepo, but the longer this keeps going on, the further ahead the Meepo's going to get, especially if he has a lot of the map to work with. And, Zayat, you're, you know, a little bit behind enemy lines here.
They got the courier kill, but Buki, Pasha, oh no, what you doing, my dude? Dude gets stomped, chased down, the body blocks are out afterwards, and well, just like that, the song to try and get away. Okay, maybe a chance, a really big static storm, but is there going to be enough follow-up? I'm not sure if they're quite going to have it. They pop the GA as well on top of it, trying to burn through Arteezy. They will find that kill, but Abed is so tanky. This is a hero that feels like an impossibility to kill, although Zayat has moved in now as well. They managed to get the Doom off, but that's onto the Lesh, who's already popped his ultimate. He's dealing a ton of damage to all these heroes, wants to run down that one very low Abed Meepo, but he's going to get the poof away. No, not quite. They get the kill. Able to take him down, and now we'll follow up as Zayat tries to run and see if he can kill off Crit. Magical is super low. He needs to get away from that Enchantress, unless he just wants to try and chase her down. Doesn't have that much mana. The catch is going to be there with the first split, and now the final finish as EG lose 5. What a bait. Potential if they want to go in for it. They're going to send in those illusions. Ramsey's trying to be that person up front and center. They drop down the static storm. Roche's gained very low. They're trying to take this one down. Magical right into it. Feared, caught, possibly going to get killed. They get a big split earth, but already they've gotten that Aegis. Magical slowed down and going to be killed. Now the rest of Navi, they've stuck around a bit too long. Chain Frost bounces between the illusions and the Omni Knight.
Follow up, and it's like, that's just a symptom, I feel, of a not good play. Ramsey's going on Crystallize here. Pop, it's Doom.
Get him.
Dead.
Caught. No way away, although they are trying to back him up now. The rest of the heroes moving into position. Omni Knight is there. Has the Purification. The Heavenly Grace afterwards slow down. He gets the GA off, and now the turnaround coming yet again is Magical. Has his eyes on this Doom. Needs to be careful about a Chain Frost. The pullback in comes, and now Abed showed up. That man still has the Aegis. Not a whole heck of a lot of mana on Magical, and they're just going to TP out. Wait, no! They left him!
Oh my god, if he died there, dude. I would have been so sad. She has very, very high single target damage output too, especially if you get like all the clones on someone with the Riptides going and the Diffusal Blade. But they do need to defend their tier 3. Probably wouldn't just let this Rex die.
This is scary. Arteezy's in the back, ready to jump. They have Magical up front and center. Not a whole heck of a lot of control, though, as they're starting to bring him down. Still 50 seconds left on this Aegis, and Magical finds the stun, but he's in some trouble. Has to back away. They do get the lift back now onto the Doom, as Magical's going to head back to try and regen his mana fully, as Abed's ready to continue this push. Still sitting there with the Aegis. They have the Split Earth again. The Glimpse Pack pulls onto the Doom with the Kinetic Field catching this Abed Meepo. They want to try and bring him down, but throwing the nets from afar keeps him alive for now. Ramsey's still controlled for the moment. They turn now onto Pasha, forced to pop that GA. Does not have that much damage. The Impetus shot's coming through as well, doing a good bit to the Omni Knight, who is eventually going to go down. So they can't really chase this one super effectively. They want to try and find Ramsey's. They get the glimpse back again onto Abed. And Magical now seeing if they can burst through this. Just 2 seconds left. But as it expires, it looks like EG are going to get away scot-free. 8,000 gold lead for EG as they're farming more efficiently around the map, but Middle lane, they find themselves one. Shiva's guard already out. Magical pops the BKB, trying to blow up Ramses, but with his own BKB, they're not going to be able to make that happen. Now Arteezy in a little bit of trouble. He has his BKB,
Arteezy?
but doesn't want to use it, and now Song of the Siren follow-up. This is really bad for EG as they've already lost their carry. He does not have any form of buyback. They're going to bring in the rest of the meatballs, but the ginormous stun comes out, and they're getting eviscerated here. So much damage to E-Blade, trying to keep him alive, just barely. Is it going to be enough, though? Abed dropping low and going to fall. Crit trying to keep his buddy alive as Ramses is also just barely walking away. Crystallized down so freaking low. The impetus shot is going to be able to take him out. Now Zayat also going down. The tail of the two supports from EG, trying their best to salvage this disaster of a fight. As they lost Arturo right at the stop and the miss uphill. They're going to be able to make it happen. Ilias walks away. This is a real freaking embarrassment indeed. As Zayat is backing out, Fly trying to make it happen. The Frost Armor keeping himself alive. They're even throwing out the little Hadoukens from the Satyr Tormentor. And unreal.
There were so many oofs in that team fight, I can't even list them all. It was actually insane. You know, Benny Hill stuff around where the Dire Ward is right now.
All right, repair kit, Glyph, available for them as well. All of the missiles and the Frost Shield going. They're trying to keep this alive. And it looks like they're going to be able to find the pullback.
Yeah, the free play is dead.
Onto the Doom. He's rooted. They got another round if they want to go for it. The Frost Shield comes out. They still can't kill this thing off quite yet. But Doom is dropping. Ramses forced to pop the BKB and walk away, and they can't take the tower. It's too much hold. And they pull him back in. That's Meepo again isolated, down relatively low. The Static Storm not enough to kill him off. With that repair kit still working, they're going to pull it back in. The tower feels like it's dealt the most damage in this fight so far, as now they're going to take some more right clicks coming in from it. But they hold on.
This repair kit's actually carrying them. It's actually saving their game. If they didn't have this item, they would actually get Rax tier like 10 times out of 10.
He used 2 of them throughout the duration of that.
I'm dead. So it's not the best. But we'll see if they're able to hold it again.
No Glyph again. They pull him back in. Magical not quite 20 for that Pulse Nova damage if they wanted to get it, but Meepo dropping low. Aegis is still going to be there, so he's coming back in a second. I think he's going to respawn further in the back as he kept his main Meepo away from the rest, but they get the glimpse back in onto Arteezy. Does have BKB, but not feeling the need for it. Aghanims is there for Disruptor. Got to be careful. Crystallize could go in for the big song play if they want to go for the opening, but they just dropped the Static Storm down on the Gyro. No chance or possibility for him to BKB away. And now also the Doom is in trouble. The big splitters come through in a second. Can they find it? Crystallize going to be able to pop that one now. Ramsey's still there in the Doom. They're looking for the perfect setup. Can they find it? Split Earth connects onto all of those Meepos, bringing them low. The Doom is there, but the Leshrac, the pony, is already dealing the damage. Crit in the back line. Completely destroyed Leshrac, but now he is going to be left to his own devices as the rest of EG is either left or is dead, and they find another kill. Navi fighting back in a beautiful way.
Repair kit, you force 2 charges right away, then your next push will probably work. That's all I'm saying.
You know, the other thing is, Zayat. Oh, they found the Lich again. They got him caught, and do have another seal if they want to use it, or he can just keep a hold of that homing missile.
He's in his E-Blade. It's not like he doesn't have farm. It's just that Meepo wants to be like 1 or 2 items ahead, and they're going to find Fly in the exact same spot again.
We've seen this before.
I guess. Yeah, this seems like something that we've witnessed once or twice.
And now Ramses might have to BKB for that one. Turns around with the Doom, not able to keep the vision, or decides that he does not want to go for it anymore, as there was a Heavenly Grace on him, so he was able to get this Aghanims this much quicker is huge.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, him not having that item means that Arteezy walks away, and then who knows what happens.
And then they pull him back in again. They've got this Doom in the Static Storm. No answer at all. They've also netted Arteezy, trying to save that BKB if at all possible. He's getting brought down real freaking low. Pops the cheese, tries to live. And now the stun comes out onto Meepo. The Chain Frost bouncing between the two of them, but they get the pull back in. Another round of it. Can they kill off this hero in time? Crystallize getting brought down very low, but Magical is the big bad boss in the midst. They get the kill onto Abed, and now chasing forward for more. And again, the BKB was not able to solve the gyrocopter's problems. Fly is going to die. They're buying back, trying to hold on in this game number 1. EG do not want to drop down to the lower part of this GSL bracket. But Navi are the ones that are looking large and in charge here.
One more buyback. I think as soon as, well, they have Song too, right? And they know that BKBs are on CD for a little while. So there's no reason for them to leave.
Well, Magical sticks around there as the Diabolic Edict continuing to run. The Naga Siren Illusions going in there and wanting to finish off this melee rack. Still 30 seconds before Meepo is back up as the Illusions and the right clicks from Lesh eventually claim it. EG searching for an answer and not finding one.
The issue that EG are currently having is they just don't have any damage.
Oh god, that was sick. They send the couriers in to scout for him, and now they found themselves another Fly. Magical chasing him down, while on the other side they've got themselves another pickoff to look like Lich and Enchantress are going to be the 2 to go down. Pasha backing away, they're going to take that Chain Frost to the face. But now EG, 2 supports dead. Navi are going to feel comfortable just walking right on in if they want. Man.
Yeah, this is, yeah, I'm not sure what EG can really do at this point. When you're trapped in your bases, these heroes is even worse, right? Because you're not able to really utilize any of the stuff you want. Like, Gyro can flash farm, Meepo can obviously flash farm, but you can't do that when you're stuck on your high ground.
And Ramses, yet again, going to be the sacrificial lamb going to the wolves that is Navi. As they chase forward, has the Diabolic Edict explosions as well. They disarm him, they're gonna turn it back around and find the kill on the Gyrocopter. No buyback for 2 minutes. Magical all alone, but it doesn't really matter. This man has the Aegis, and now the turnaround is going to come again as they're looking for the follow-up stomp. Going to connect here onto the Meepo. Do they time it right? Magical waits for the last second, gets him caught, gets him killed. Abed has to buy back immediately into that one. Crit doing a ton of damage on this Enchantress and is gonna burn through that Lesh. But again, it is looking mighty tough as Ramses is going to be brought down for another round. EG with no answers for this lineup from Navi that has bit the bullet and made enough time work out for themselves as Zayat coming in for the body blacks onto Crit as they try and kill him off. But GG is called as Navi going to take down Evil Geniuses in this best-of-3 series.
Yeah, it was good stuff. Navi, they needed to buy time, and they did just that. The Omni Lesh combo was really potent.